Hello guys, welcome to Rainbow FX. So let me introduce you to Rainbow FX. We are a team of professional traders that trade the Forex markets, deriv. We also trade deriv. We trade and then we also offer signals, account management, and we offer training for those who would like to learn how to trade on the Forex or synthetic indices market. So I wouldn't want this video to be long, and I would be sharing a few tips with us. Hopefully we'll gain a lot at the end of this video. So before I continue, I would like us to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you feel this video is going to be beneficial to you, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my video, and then you can also join us on our Telegram page. We have a free group and a VIP group, so I'll be leaving the link in the description below and in the comment section, so feel free to join us on Telegram and gain a lot from us, because we have a lot to offer. So I'll be going straight into the video. I'm sure most of us we've watched a lot of videos on, especially here on YouTube, where we see a lot of strategies. I myself, I was also in that category once. You'd see strategy, especially for boom and crash. I'm currently on the boom 300, as you can see, on the 5-minute time frame. So you see a lot of strategies on YouTube, and you see most of the strategies, what they try to do is they try to catch spikes, or they try to scalp the ticks. So for those, especially the spike catching strategies, most of them actually use moving averages in the indicator window too. So you see stuff like you hear stuff like when the moving average or when the indicator gets to the level 10 or the level 90, then you should start placing your trades. But then imagine, and I'm sure most of us, it actually works, because most especially, but it only works when the trend is in favor of the spikes you're trying to catch. So for the boom 300, boom 500, and boom 1000, when you're trying to catch spikes, if the trend is in an uptrend and you're getting signals to catch spikes, to actually work. If it's for crash, if you're getting signals to catch spikes on a downtrend, you would actually catch spikes. But a situation like this, like where I'm pointing out now, such indicators would begin to give you signals to catch spikes at probably this level or this level, and then you start opening trades, and you keep waiting and waiting, expecting spikes to happen, and then at the end of the day you go through this is a lot of pips, and at the end of the day you may end up blowing your account, or you may end up having serious drawdown. I know this happens to a lot of us, and what I'm here to introduce to us is a strategy that helps you to catch spikes just about when those spikes are going to happen. With the strategy I use, it's actually my personal strategy. With the strategy I use to catch spikes, and for example, let me use this particular trade, so you can see where my crosshair is. That strategy would start giving you an indication for spikes, that you are going to be getting spikes from at most this particular area. You start getting indication for it, and then you get this spike, and then you probably have, it will also give you, it will still keep showing you the indicator that more spikes will come, or more spikes will, you are expecting more spikes. So while you hold your trade, you find out that you're not holding your trade for so long, and then you begin to catch these spikes to the upside. And the beautiful thing about this strategy is that it tells you just when you're about to get spikes. It doesn't give you an indication when, it doesn't tell you to or it doesn't give you a signal when all you're going to get on the market is a tiny spike. So I'm looking for a tiny spike, something something like this. That most of those indicators that people show on YouTube, imagine having this kind of downtrend, and this is the 5 minutes this is the 5 minute chart, and your indicator starts giving you signal to catch spikes from this point. Would have opened trades here, waiting, then you get this small spike, it keeps going down, you get these spikes, keeps going down until this very point. But for the strategy I use, I call it the no loss strategy, because the strategy is actually perfect. Like I said, I was once in that category where I just go on YouTube, checking online, trying to look for courses on how to get sniper entries, and then I keep seeing all these different strategies and all, but all of them always fail when the trend is against the spikes. They always fail, and most times when you even try to use scalping strategies to scalp the ticks, you find out that while you are trying to scalp, a very big spike takes you out of the market or blows your account. So, but with this strategy, it doesn't give you a signal to enter the market, because it knows, rather what the signal is going to be giving you is the signal for scalping. So you are going to be scalping the market all through this point, and when it's time to catch spikes, it would change and give you the signal for catching spikes. So it works in both ways. You can catch spikes with it, and you can also scalp the ticks. That's for boom and crash. You can also use this strategy for the volatilities. I also use it for volatilities, and I also use it for Forex market, for the Forex markets, to trade Forex and indices and gold. So the strategy actually works in all kinds of market, but what I specialize in is the boom and the crash, because I feel it's one of the easiest markets to trade, because it's either you're scalping for ticks or you're trading to catch spikes. So essentially what happens is, just like the strategy tells you when to scalp and when to leave the market if you are scalping, it's the same way it also tells you when to catch spikes, and when you are no longer there is no longer going to be any spike in the market, the strategy will give you the indicator, the signal to leave the market. So it gives you entry and exit signals for catching spikes or scalping the market. Now, because this is my personal strategy, I'm not going to be sharing it here on YouTube. I'm only doing this video to show you guys the performance of this strategy. So if you need this strategy, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and also join us on Telegram. So I will let you know how you can get this strategy. I'm going to show you how the strategy has performed so far in this last month. Now you can see that. Let me show you. This is custom period. So this is from October 30th to November 29th, which is today. So you can see, using the lowest lot size, it works for all boom and crash. Using the lowest lot size of 0.10 on boom 300, and then lowest lot size on crash, you can see how little these trades were probably trades that these were trades I closed. I'm talking about the red trades, the ones closed in losses. These were trades closed because I wasn't expecting any spike. You can see it's a buy on boom 300. So when the strategy showed me that I wasn't going to expect any more spikes again, I had to close the trades, and that's why I had these two red. So the way it works is that you catch as many spikes as possible, then it lets you know when to leave the market. So at the end of the day, most of your trades are always going to most of the trades, because the way I trade is I open, whenever I see those signals, I open multiple positions, because I know the spike is definitely going to happen. So peradventure we don't get more than enough spikes to close all the trades in profit, and then the indicator gives a signal that I'm supposed to exit the market. Then I exit the market, and every single time I exit the market, the trades that would have been closed in profit outweighs the trades that would have been closed with red. So you can see, with the lowest lot size trading for just about a month, I've made over $8,366. You can see this, trading with the lowest lot size. You can see this, catching spikes. You can see. So if you need this strategy, trust me, this strategy works. This strategy works wonders. I call it the zero failure strategy, the 100% accurate strategy. I know most of us would say sometimes deriv manipulates the market, and we have sometimes deriv manipulates the market, or sometimes there's no 100% strategy. But trust me, this strategy works wonders. With this strategy, to be frank with you, you don't need to know price action. I don't even check the trend whenever I want to trade. I just enter them. I just open my charts. If at all I want to check the trend, I'm just checking it for just to do due diligence. But this strategy, even what I love about it is that whether you're in an uptrend or you're in a downtrend, you will always catch spikes. You will always catch spikes, because it will only tell you to enter the market when there's going to be a spike, when it knows that there's going to be a spike, and it will tell you to exit the market when you are not expecting, or when it expects that there won't be any more spikes in the market. That's when you exit the market. So if you need this strategy, just like I've said, join us on Telegram and send me a message via I will drop the links in the description. Send me a message via Telegram, join us on Telegram, and we'll share the strategy. Yeah, this is my personal trading strategy. So like I said in the beginning, we offer account management. I use this same strategy for my account management clients, and we share profits on a daily basis. I use this strategy for trading Forex, for trading indices, for synthetic indices also, that's deriv. I use this strategy to give out signals, so we are always in profit. This is the strategy we use to milk the deriv market, to milk the Forex market on a daily basis on our Telegram page. Look at this. Assuming this, just that's the thing, I can't show the strategy here for obvious reasons, but if this trade now, the strategy would have started giving us the signal from around, because it doesn't give you signals where you have little spikes like this. So it have started giving you signal from around here. So you catch this first spike here, this big spike here, then it will still indicate that you should still hold on, that more spikes are coming, and then you catch this spike, and then you catch this spike, and as you keep catching this spike, it will still keep giving you the signal that you are going to still have more spikes. So the way I use it is, whenever I see that it's still giving me a signal for more spikes, I open additional positions, and then at the end of the day, so once the major spikes that we're expecting on the trade start happening, what I do is I close all other positions in profit, and I leave my lowest position to keep running as more spikes are coming. And then when it gives me an indication that the then that there will be no more spikes again, I close that last open position. That's the way I trade, and that is exactly how I have been able to achieve this amount of profits within a month, just trading with the minimum lot size. So hit me up. I'll leave these links in the description below. Thank you very much.